My name is Steve Tripp. I teach American history, primarily social and cultural history. I came to Grand Valley because there was a job. Yeah, which at the time that I graduated with my PhD, there weren't many jobs in American history. I think the markets opened up, but this was the one place that offered me a job. The high school that I went to, Oakland Tech High School, the high school where the Black Panthers came out of, there was actually a huge race riot between African Americans and Asians because an Asian gang member stabbed an African American woman, killed her. That sort of incident, seeing just a tremendous amount of racial conflict at that time, I became sort of deeply interested in the roots of racial conflict and translated that into studying history, particularly African American history, particularly the history of slavery. I think a couple things influenced my decision to go into teaching, per se. One is the fact that both my parents are school teachers. My father was a elementary school, sixth grade teacher and an elementary school principal, and my mother taught third grade. So it was always very natural, I think, for me to think about teaching as an occupation. I think the biggest thing, though, is that I just love learning, and particularly when I was an undergraduate at Berkeley, I fell in love with studying history, and I actually got my teaching credential immediately after finishing my BA, and taught for a couple years, but I realized that I wasn't finished learning and I wanted to learn more, so I went back to graduate school, and I still get to learn. I try to be student-oriented, and I try to lead through some form of discussion. I think I also try, to a certain extent, without getting overblown in this, try to kind of capture students' imagination a little bit. I try to show a lot of films. I do a lot of visuals, illustrations, contemporary illustrations from different time periods, which is, I guess, sort of to entertain them a little bit. And I try to be somewhat relevant to talk about things that hopefully can connect with students.